All right, I think we got him. Sammy, are you there?
I'm here, Favazz.
Oh,
How's St.
hi.
Louis doing today? What's the temperature? What's it like? What is it going to be fine when I get there?
It's going to be fine when you get here. It's rainy, and it's about 70 degrees right now.
Yeah, well, the rain will be all gone by the time I get there, so that's good. All right.
That's good.
We got Favazz. The reason I'm calling in is because number one, you invited me,
right?
But you invite me about 5 times a week, but I don't always do it. But I'm doing it because I'm so excited about this show selling out. I mean, that's just such a big deal. Everyone expects that in St. Louis, but you don't expect anything anymore. You know what I mean? It's like there's tough times out there, and I'm really, really excited and happy and honored, and yeah.
August 31st at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. You know that that'll be your 20th time playing that amphitheater. How about that?
Wow, the 20th time I played that amphitheater, you got to be
Yes. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, you know what, Favazz, let's do that. Remember, there was a time when I broke 500. I had played for more than 500,000 people in all the shows that I played in St. Louis. That was about 10 years ago. Yeah. We got to be approaching 1 million. What are we doing here? You need to get you busy with your calculator out, and let's figure this out again, and let's make this an honor for whatever it is.
You're right.
622,152 people. I don't know what it is,
So this tour that you're on right now is mainly Van Halen, and I saw the first stop, the opener, on July 13th at the in West Palm Beach, and it was amazing. And Joe Satriani makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, and you know what? And every night we're honing it in. Well, Joe is honing it in even better. I mean, we're getting used to the songs. Joe is like, it's like a tightrope act. He is walking a tightrope, and it's like he's staying in a lane where he's honoring Eddie, but he's still being himself. And that is such a fine line, and he's walking it like a champ, man. He really is. I can't believe it. Yeah, he's getting a lot of love from the fans. When he first started, there were a lot of, Eddie, maniacs out there just saying, oh, man, nobody can replace Eddie. Well, no, we're not trying to replace Eddie, and we're not trying to be Van Halen. We're not calling ourselves Van Halen, for God's sakes. We're out there honoring the songs I wrote. I wrote them with Eddie.
You sang them, and you sang them.
It's like I'm playing somebody else's songs here. So, we're doing about an hour and a half of Van Halen and about 35, 40 minutes of my other stuff, and it's fantastic. We're playing some Red Rocker stuff. St. Louis, they don't want to hear about just all Van Halen. So, wait a minute, what about this? What about that?
Well, Rock and Roll Weekend,
Space Station number 5, for God's sake.
Rock and Roll Weekend is a must. You must play.
Well, now that one we haven't worked up yet, but seeing as how it's the last show, we might just go ahead and butcher it in front of 2,000 people. Why not?
So we're talking to Sammy. So Joe, getting back to Joe here, I was in the 5th row. I was right in front of when you were playing those songs, and when he started playing, I was just like, yes, yes. And then he plays one of his own, Satch Boogie, and I was just like blown away.
The reason we put Satch Boogie in there is so that Joe feels comfortable. It's like, he doesn't want to go out there and act like he's trying to be Eddie Van Halen, because like I said, he's not trying to be Eddie. He's honoring Eddie, and he's doing it on the highest level anybody I know could do it on without being a complete, replica copy, just like which is not what we're trying to do. We're really playing these songs from our heart. We got a keyboard player that sings and plays live.
He's really good.
Rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
And so everything's live. There's no things on tape. We're just really doing it right. And man, we're jamming like songs like Right Now. On the end of it, we take it somewhere and we jam. We kind of go into a little free form, almost a little free form jazz thing that's getting better every night. Every night it's different. But man, last night it was just so magical. I'm going, man, we should play it exactly like that tomorrow night. But then we say, no, we don't want to do anything. Exactly the same. It's just going so good. Because you saw the first show. Can you imagine what it's like now?
I can't wait to see it on August 31st.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Yeah.
What do you think of this tour? Is this? I mean, you're going to be 77 come October. Okay.
I am? Wait a minute.
I think you are. I think you are.
Wait a minute. So I'm out here feeling like I'm 40 years old. When I sing these songs, these lyrics that I wrote in my 40s and then some of them in my 30s and even Montrose, in my 20s, I feel like that again while you're doing it. That's the magic of music, lyrics, poetry, all that stuff. It's like if you felt it some way once, and especially when you're the person that created it, and you do it again, you go back there. If you really just close your eyes and I sing them songs. I don't use a teleprompter. I make a big statement about that my whole life. I've never used one because I don't want to read the lyrics to the people. I wrote those lyrics from my heart, and I want to give them to them, deliver them from my heart every night. And that's why I refuse to use a teleprompter. And I ain't up there every night saying, I forgot the words. You know what I mean? I'm not up there saying that because I remember the words, and I remember them from my heart. And it's like, you know, it's a miracle. And I think the audience is what I've been seeing and feeling and hearing from the fans that are responding on my Instagram and stuff like that, is they're saying, you took us back to 92. Well, you took us back to 88. You know, it's I felt like I was 30 years old again. All these things, I'm getting all that stuff, so it's working. It's really working. And that's the miracle of rock and roll music and having a great band playing it from passion, from the heart, not just going out and, you know, punching the clock. You know, we ain't doing that. I found a new lease, you know, in touring with this band. I honestly, having the keyboards not be on tape has made all the difference in the world. So it's really, we're playing the songs every night. We have to concentrate on playing the songs right instead of listening to a track and playing to the track. And it's just a bunch of little things like that. I'm loving what I'm doing right now.
So you're not going to make an announcement.
I always have, but it's even better.
But you won't make an announcement on August 31st that is your last tour. Okay, not your last.
No, I'll never make that announcement. How about if I tell you that? Favazz, I will never say this is my last tour or my last show unless it.
Well, I didn't expect you to say it's your last show, but you know, maybe tour wise it could be. You know, yeah.
Well, I said that going in. To myself, I said this could be my last tour, but I'm having so much fun out here. I'm going, no, it's too successful to the fans and to me and to the band and everyone. You got to do this for the people. You know, they put me in this position. They didn't put me in a position where I'm at so I could sit on the beach and not play music again for them. They put me in this position so I'd keep playing for them. So, you know, I kind of got to honor that. That's the way I feel about it.
All right. And you know, the other song that I'm thinking about that you should do besides Rock and Roll Weekend is one that you did for me back in the day when you played at the pageant. You Make Me Crazy. That would be another one. Do you know that one by heart?
I do. I can absolutely fill me up to the top, tip me away from the high place of Monterey. You made me crazy.
Oh, look at him! Look at him!
I haven't said those lyrics in 20 years, probably since I put 30 years. But let me tell you, the band that I have now, we're calling ourselves the Best of All Worlds band. You know, it's the Best of All Worlds tour, and this is the Best of All Worlds group, you know? And because they play these songs the best. So when I go out with the circle is a little more balanced from my solo career and from Montrose and from Van Halen. When I have the Best of All Worlds tour, it's a little bit heavier in the Van Halen. When I go out with Sammy and friends, it's the party band where we play things like You Make Me Crazy, Turn Up the Music. We go way back, you know, Rock and Roll Weekend. So I have all these different things that I do, and at the birthday bash, it depends on who's there and what songs we play. But that's the way I'm doing my musical life now. So if you see it's a circle, you know it's going to be a little more Sammy solo. If you see it's, you know, Best of All Worlds tour, you know we're going heavy on Van Halen. So there you go.
Can't wait. August 31st, it is sold out at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Sammy's 20th time that you will play there. That is just unbelievable. You know,
I got to know how many people that is, and not just that. We got to go back to the Checker Dome. We got to go back to the old, what was that other place with the arena, and then the little.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I saw you, you opened for Ted Nugent. You know, back at the old arena, Checker Dome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Well, Favazz, they're telling me I got to go because we're about to lose. We're driving through a rural area here in Idaho. I'm in Idaho, believe it or not, on our way to Spokane, and we're going to lose you. So, anything we need to say besides I love St. Louis, and I can't wait, and and anyone that didn't get a ticket, I'm sorry, and I feel sorry for you, but you're going to hear about it for the rest of your life from your friends.
And play Rock and Roll Weekend. Okay.
We'll figure that one out, Favazz. I can't be making any promises. I have to talk to my band. These guys, they're like pirates, man. They mutinized me twice. It's like they took over the ship a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. All right.
Anyway, it's all good, Favazz. We'll work all that out. Maybe you'll come out and sing it acoustically with me.
No, I won't, but I'll watch you do it.
All right. Peace and love, St. Louis. See you in August. Can't wait. And as being the last show on the tour, I can't imagine what kind of crazy stuff we might do.
All right, Sammy. Thank you. We'll see you on August 31st.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Here's Good Enough from Van Halen and Sammy, and this is what he started the tour with. KSHE 95.